fourth discussion from Group 7, in which we will be focusing about deductive teaching. So what is deductive teaching? Deductive teaching, by definition, it is more teacher-centered. This is a method that only teachers are speaking and students are listening. So when we say deductive teaching, again, it is more on teacher-centered, in which at the beginning of the class, teachers will be the one to give the instructions to the students. For example, as a teacher, you teach students about grammar structures. With that, you are going to provide instructions about grammar to your students. And at the end of the lesson, the students will be the one to provide examples for themselves. So basically, deductive teaching is really focused on how the teacher provides grammar structures to students at the beginning of the class. So now, I will be giving the stage to Rana Munil for the illustration so that we can expound this topic.
So now let's proceed to the illustration. So as Ian said earlier, that deductive teaching is a teacher-centered learning. So in this case, it means that teachers are giving more information to his or her students. So now, here is the illustration. So first, the teacher teaches everything and gives some handouts to students. Second is the teacher teaches everything and students need to give an example according to the teacher's model. So this illustration is obviously a classroom setting. So it is generally used in our class. So for more information, Warren will explain more certain and specific situation regarding this.
So by the way, my name is Warren James Williamore. So from these two illustration or example, so let me read. So the teacher teaches everything and gives some handouts to students. So basically, for example, I can use Sir Bon sa iyang strategy sa iyang pagtudlo. So, times nga magtudlo si Sir like before siya mo give sa iyang tanan full details sa iyang discussion, muhatag siya handouts, and then sa kanang handouts is ang mga students kay allow na magbasa sila and then follow sila kung asa nang apart si Sir Bon sa iyang di-discuss. So, second, the teacher teaches everything and students need to give an example according to the teacher's model. So, from those illustrations, it shows cooperation that will convert to interest in a particular discussion.
Hi everyone, I am Nicole and today I will be discussing you the causes and effect of deductive teaching. Okay, so we have here causes, the clarity and precision. So clarity and precision in deductive teaching are essential because they minimize confusion and promote logical thinking and establish a strong foundation in learning. And it also enhances the communication between the learners and the teachers. Next, we have here the effects. The rule understanding. So, rule understanding is one of the essential and primary effects of deductive teaching because it promotes rule understanding. So, students learn to apply a rule systematically and can generalize their knowledge to solve problems similarly and apply the same principles in different contexts.
Okay, so let's proceed to the advantages of deductive teaching. So before that, I would like to introduce myself. I am J.M.A. Muradio. So now let's proceed. Advantages. So advantages, the first advantages is most of the teachers will probably give instruction that is very clear and concise. Okay, so next. Okay, the second advantages. It respects the intelligence and maturity of many students. So while the teacher is giving the instruction, after giving the instruction, the student will be able to comprehend the said instruction. And that sense, they can have their own comprehension or understanding that promotes maturity of others.
Okay, so the next one will be disadvantages. But by the way, I'm very teaching Saison, and these are the disadvantages of deductive teaching. So they may not have sufficient meta language or may not be able to understand the concept involved. So when we say meta language, it is the communication between teacher and students. So if wala na teacher and student, then that is the greatest disadvantage of deductive teaching. Kay bago sa man na ang kanang ipatulo sa maestra if ang student ang mismo kay naminaw ra without comprehension. So that is one disadvantages of deductive teaching. Next is explanation is seldom as memorable as other forms of presentation. So when we say seldom, it means that gamay ra ang information. Okay? Like for example, naminaw ta og maayo, latina na comprehend na to na siya within sa class, but inikauli na to kapantay mo nga inikauli na to makalimtan na to. It's because wala na interaction between students and teachers. So mo ni nakapan sa deductive teaching. Although ganahan kay na kay wala gyud mga kanang oral recitation dito tawag sa mga maestra, but still the capacity to learn sa students between sa mga gipag-discuss sa teacher kay mawala